I apologize if there was no audio for like the first 3 minutes. I apologize because I forgot my desktop audio was turned off. Had to turn it off for Stadium 2 video I'm working on to get footage or something. Also, Amelia, congrats on Blue Shell in the first, and your Assault Incarnate. Why? Or I saw so like congrats. I don't know. It's like I have so much to say, but first off, Amelia, congrats on all that, and oh, give me goal raids, right? I'm gonna talk about that in a bit, but Amelia, everybody who is here anyway, let's introduce ourselves to our new moderator, Amelia. I've thought about it for a while, and I'm still kind of like needing mods, so I figured I'd give you mod this time around, Amelia. I've been here for a long time, like day one even. Yeah, you have sword now. Congrats on that. Second, also hi everybody, it's me, Ludu. Welcome back to another stream. So last stream we did a shiny hunting stream for Smoliv. We got a shiny Smoliv and a random Bramblin and no Rufflets, but that's okay. Because now we're gonna do a new video. New video? No, I mean this could be a video for all we know, but this is gonna be a challenge run of Inclement Emerald. It's been almost 2 years since I played the game, so I've already forgotten literally everything about it. But it's okay. We're gonna try to return back to our basics of Inclement Emerald by doing a challenge run this time around. You'll probably do very little with it. That's perfectly fine. I just want to have like another moderator just in case, and you're very active around here, so I figured you could have mod, and I trust you well enough. I've known you for like almost 3 years now. And yeah, I appreciate it, but I can only do so many shiny streams. I'd rather just wait for like after every playthrough. And hey, this probably won't be a long playthrough anyway. Inclement Emerald seems like a pretty short game for like my standards because I'm very fast with Pokemon games. But yeah, yeah, so much has happened today. Like the last few days, I guess, but like today especially. Oh boy, we could talk. We're gonna talk about it later today as we progress in the game, but things happened. Tons of things happened, and all I can say is this must have been a common W. Like I've been getting a lot of content out for myself, a lot of animated movies coming out this month that I gotta watch in the Puyo, and the direct. We gotta talk about the direct. So, if you have not seen the direct, I advise you watch it right now before spoilers. But so much has happened, like so much that I want to go over because oh my gosh, I have the banger emo by the way, but yeah, okay. Oh, I need to adjust my scenes because they're not in the right order. So let me do some adjusting right now. As you can see, this is the Switch layout. I need to drag this down and get the MGBA one right here up above. I forgot to do this before stream. All right, scroll up. Come on. All right, it's not gonna scroll up. Awesome. Wrong one. There you go. So over here. Okay. Well, it said, yeah, it is challenge run time. So let me open up uh my totally real GBA. It just has an M because it's mini, obviously. But we're back to Inclement Emerald after all these years. So I'm gonna have the in-game audio on for a bit, but I think because of the challenge run, it's best to keep it off for most of the game. We'll see. But yeah, it's been a while. Last time I played Inclement Emerald, I just played it casually. It was pretty fun, but a little bit grinding near the beginning of the game. This time around, there are patches to make this game a lot playable or more streamable. And the last patch has been like out for many months now. So this patch I doubt is going to get updated anytime soon. And I know it says not IE logo, but it is Inclement Emerald. You'll see why it's like this because I got a different patch. You'll see why. But first off, fix the options before we begin anything. Oh, they're already set to... Well, I'm going to change the frame rate. What do you guys want for a frame rate? What frame do you guys want? I know I'm moving fast, but I have to know what you guys want. I got 20 options. Would be really cool. We should generate a number, maybe. But yeah, I seriously want to talk about the direct. It's good. It's so good. We need to talk about it. 19? We'll go with that, yeah. And Amelia, since we're doing a cat-only run, oh, I should wait till we get to the character selection, yeah. Oh, 12? We'll go with 12. Okay, okay. Let me go to 12. No, text speed to fast. There. Go to 12. Yeah. This is also the same. Inclement Emerald has gone quite a few changes. Not in the sense that there's more and more content. Unfortunately, there hasn't been, I believe. It's just mainly bug fixes. There's no Gen 8 Pokemon, for example. There's some Pokemon that are still missing from the Gens 1 through 7 decks. Mainly the Legendaries and Mysticals. But for this challenge run, I'm going to be using cat Pokemon only. Or like Pokemon that I can count as cat. And there are some missing in the list because they're not in the game. Like Sprigatito, Raikou, Entei, and Zeraora. But if you type !Inclement cats, it's in the title. If you type the command, you'll see a list of all the Pokemon that are allowed and the families the whole way through. Trubbish? Trubbish is not a cat, Phillips. Also, welcome in. How are you? But yeah. It's been a long time since I played Inclement Emerald, so hopefully this will get me back to just remembering myself how difficult ROM hacks are. But this game was pretty fun when I played it. It's just a little too grind heavy and it got a little too easy at one point, but this time we're playing a new patch. So Amelia, I'm gonna say this right now, this is gonna be your run. I don't remember. I think you were my rival when I played Radical Red Generalist only. But this will be your run because you're the only one with, you know, you got Cat in the username. It is according to the Pokemon Company for a re. Okay, I get the joke. Yeah, how are you doing, Phillips? Good to see you. And you too, Amelia. How's everybody doing even? It is currently 10 a.m. in the morning on a Wednesday. I'm back to my scheduled streams as I planned. And video editing is still going well. I'm actually halfway there. I'm at the Elite 4 now officially with my editing video. But I still got like 30 minutes of footage to add together. So it's still going to take quite a while. But I'm getting there. I'm really hoping to finish by the end of the month. I got a couple more days left before it. And my birthday's coming up very soon, chat. So y'all better be wishing me a happy birthday. Obviously, you're not obligated to, but like, you know, it's a big birthday. Okay. I think it's best we're girl because why not? We're always girl in like every game I play. But Amelia, this is going to be your run, so be happy. I don't know if I ever named a run after you, actually, but I'm very happy this will be your run because you got cat in your username. It just makes sense to do it. Today, we're cat girls, y'all. Yeah, not much has changed since I played Inclement Emerald, but we are playing on a new patch that I gotta look at before I continue on. Because I need to look at the changes going on with this patch. And I'm also playing in a patch that, like, sets me to, that... how let me explain it? A patch that makes grinding and just streaming the game in general a lot easier. So because of that, I think I should go normal mode. Yeah. We'll go normal mode again. Because we're not going to have EVs in this patch. And then what was the level caps again that I had to choose? Wasn't it default caps? It's been a long time that I played this game, so I don't remember what the option was I was supposed to choose. Oh, I forgot to turn on Inclement Emerald level caps. Let me turn that command on. So give me another second. I did not prepare for the stream, it seems. So let me set that up. Where are my custom commands? Make this available to everyone, and I'm gonna add it in my title as well. So give me a second to add this as well. Alright, hold on. Let me edit the title. There you go. Okay. We should be good now. You guys should be able to use the command, but I used the level caps. So let me add that. And now let me find what the command or what the option I chose last time. So let me find my VOD to see what I chose. I do remember I play hard mode at first, but now not anymore. I have to go to normal mode just because no EVs. So give me a second to set this up. If I ignore a message, I apologize. I'll get back to that in a bit. I think it was default. I appreciate that, Amelia. No worries. Hope your lurk goes well. I always appreciate any lurk. Let me see. Reading the text. Apparently more caps is the better option to choose. Reading all this. Also, how's my mic? Is it fine? My headset, I tested this before stream. Sometimes it goes haywire for some reason. It happened during a couple calls I was in. I know that. Let's see. No. It was more caps. Okay. And now we can begin. So once again, not much has changed. I believe you still get the same starters, but this time our starter choice does matter because as you see in the list, or you'll see in the list, I have a list of Pokemon that I have to use. So if you type ! Inclement caps, wrong one, geez. Cats, not caps. You'll see a list of Pokemon that I'm allowed to use for the run, including the families. So I have Meowth, Mew, Espeon, Skitty, Zangoose, Absol, Shinx, Glameow, Purloin, Litleo, Esper, and Litten. All those Pokemon I'm allowed to use. And I will allow myself to use Eevee, but I have to evolve it into Espeon if I find it. I don't even know where you get Eevee, actually. But the goal is to just beat the game with just that. With those cat Pokemon, that's the goal. It's nice to be playing another Pokemon hack after all these months. Like, when was the last time I played a ROM hack again? Max Emerald, but like, that was more of like a recent release sort of thing. Oh, it says me to 10 a.m. Perfect. I am over here. I hope you're all doing well. I think it's now time to talk about the Direct because, oh my gosh. So, first off, everyone here has seen it, right? Just want to clarify because I don't want to like spoil for people who have not seen it, but there's so much I want to talk about. It's still the same story. We gotta get all the badges. There is more content with Inclement Emerald. Maybe I should make a command about Inclement Emerald in general, but nah. I'll explain more about this ROM hack along the way. But it's basically just, like, it feels like a Drano hack with Emerald. There's more content to do here, and the fight's a lot more difficult. But you'll see. Oh, it's faster to always go down, right? So we talked to Brendan, and he gives us the option to choose a starter, right? Yeah, right here. We get to choose which 3 stars we want. We want Alola, because there's only 1 star we're allowed to use for this. The challenge run. I'm kind of excited for it, not really though, because like I have a history with cat Pokemon. That's why I chose it in general as well. But I went to the wrong place. We'll see. It's been a long time since I played this game, and I don't remember like everything about it. And once again, cat Pokemon I have a history with in general. I don't like most of them, but we'll see if I'll like them by the end or get more respect from them. So we still have the same stuff here. I could just run from there. What? I just noticed. I don't have any running shoes, too. Oh, never mind. I do have running shoes. What? Okay. Yeah, we can get the starter here. We have Rowlet, Litten, Poplio. It's pretty obvious which one we have to choose. We got Litten. But it's exciting. I have used Incineroar before, but like when I played Moon. But it's been a while. Oh, it's a girl. I just noticed that's based. Okay, easy KO. Once again, this is the same story right now. We still have the same like story in that we have to just collect the badges. Like, not much has changed. There's just some new areas. That's all. So we get the Litten, and now our run begins. But first, what should we name Litten, y'all? Do we have a name for this little kitty here? What should we name it? It is not claimed after all, but what shall we name it? I actually don't have any names in mind, but in case you know if anybody has a name. I will also turn on my playlist in a bit. My stream music playlist, because I like having that over in-game audio for the main Pokemon games, unless it's a Nuzlocke. Weird exception, but like, it's just the truth. Okay, I don't see any name suggestions right now, so I'll just... What do I name you? Actually, you know what? I'll name it Xander. I know Xander's a big fan of Litten, so yeah, we'll go Xander. Why not? Oh, wait, what? What are y'all doing here? What? I don't remember this. Like, the council was waiting for me the whole time. Oh, I think I know what this is about. It's new to this patch I'm playing right here. So, these guys. Let's talk to them individually. AI-controlled battles are disabled. I don't know what that means, but I'm not going to change that. I'm going to disable that too, I think. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Ram. Okay, but you guys are the important one. Perfect IVs. We can get perfect IVs on all our Pokemon. Do you guys want that or no? It's like Red, where all my Pokemon are max IV'd. I kind of want that. Also, check our Litten here. Are you max IV'd? Naive nature, that's not good. Just noticed. Yeah, I'm gonna disable EVs. Gonna do that. We're gonna install berries. We can change the shiny rate too. I'm not gonna change that. I think it's best to keep it 1 in 1024, and that just converts these shiny odds of this game too, which the fact I found 2 shinies with an Inclement Emerald in like the first 3 streams or so was insane. So let's not change the shiny odds. Infinite Pokeball, we're gonna enable that. Wait, so yeah, I'm gonna enable this then. Or do that. What option is individually unique Pokemon? I need to look that up. Give me a second to find more info on this. Let's see. I know it's in the P-Child Discord. I know Pokemon challenges, but the dude's got important info for me, so let's see. Give me a second to look this up. If I ignore your message, I apologize. But right now I'm looking up to see what is all this info about. Let's see. What's individual unique Pokemon? Random starters, farmable items. Oh, individually unique Pokemon colors. Okay, I'd rather keep it as it is. I don't see why not. Or why keep it? Why change it, I mean. What's AI controlled battles though? Oh well. Yeah, this patch I'm playing has all these guys that'll make the game a lot better to stream. And then what's legendary mysticals? Because I don't want any of them, but also like I want to. There's one mystical I want to try to catch for the challenge run. And I'll disable it for now. I don't need it on. And then alternate forms, like what? The megas or what? Or is this like for the randomizer? Let's move on. I think that's good enough. Yeah. That's good enough. Okay, I think we're ready to go now. So let's turn on the in-game audio because I'm going to mute this now. And then, yeah. I'm going to turn this on. Is this... Yeah, it was a little too high in the volume. I was confused. Like, why is it so loud? It was up to 30 for some reason. Okay, let's get started with the run now. So Route 101, I don't think there's any cat Pokemon here, so I don't have to worry about that. Let me get the documentation as well. Where's the documentation? Oh, I'm still looking for it. There it is. Or the wild Pokemon. Okay. Route 101. Let's start with that, obviously. I don't see any cat Pokemon, so we can ignore this route. Yeah, Zorua I considered, but I realized, nah, I don't think we should count Zorua. Wait, are Aren't you, don't you give me, oh, never mind, I thought you gave me a potion. Poochyena is definitely not a cat as far as I know. And if you guys want to know why I chose these Pokemon on the list, is because most of them have something to do with cat Pokemon. Like, they say something about, you know, blah, 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 cat Pokemon. Or, like, they have their cat-like features. Like, Zangoose is a mixture of a mongoose and was a ferocious cat. Espeon is the most cat-like of the evolutions. Mew is based off a mix of a cat and a, what was it, embryo? I don't remember. Shinx and Litleo are pretty cat-like, and I'm kind of glad I'm counting Shinx because I'm probably going to need Luxray for the type diversity, because if you notice, a lot of the cat Pokemon are Psychic, Normal, and Dark types. The only exceptions are Litleo and Litten, who are both Fire types. And then there's Shinx, who's the only Electric type, and thus, I kind of want on my team for that reason. So we get Pokeballs now. And having infinite... Oh, your text is short, right? I'm so used to matching it. But we have infinite Pokeballs now, too. So if we go to our bag, if you guys remember this, we were able to auto-heal our team. Oh, we have big pearls and max repels, so we have infinite money early on. And rare candies. Register this so we can heal our team as we progress through the game. Hey Yui, welcome in, how are you? Good to see ya. I know you were there for the Shy Hunter stream, but if you're curious, I did get the Smoliv and I got myself a Bramblin near the end of the stream. Pretty funny stuff, if I may say so myself. But no Rufflet. That's okay. Let's see, anybody else we gotta talk to? But with big pearls and max repels, we have enough to... get a lot, basically infinite money for the early game. Because remember, this guy is basically the key to help us, like, get a lot of the stuff we need. Like, if we want to really learn moves or remember moves, this guy is here. Learn a new move. That is with a tutor, I believe. And more badges equals more move tutor moves. Right here. And we can nickname our Pokemon, mystery gift event moves, and then reset everything, I think. I don't know. But this guy's very necessary. Pokemon Socho Yui. Yeah, good to see ya. I don't know if we'll get today for our challenge run, but I'm kind of excited to revisit this game. It's been a while and I thought it was pretty fun, but I don't know, it's like, it was too easy for me because I was playing with EVs, but this patch is all I needed to make this game a lot playable, because now I don't get EVs, but my opponents don't have them in normal mode too. So how do I check like my stats here, info? There we go. It was A. As you can see, if I press A, I can check my IVs, they're all perfect, and no, there's no no EVs here. Which is what I want. Just to make the challenge more interesting and doable for other people. If they ever to do it, ever to do it. But just to confirm, our level cap is 16. I have in the dock, but it could be outdated for all we know. So let me see. Let me find Gym 1, who is Roxanne. Low cap is 16, so yeah. Actually, hold on. Let me go back to... I want to make my opponents all 31 IVs too. How do I do that, though? I don't think these guys are going to help me out with that, sadly. Oh well. I'll just keep it as it is. Because looking at the first gym leader, Roxanne, not all of her Pokemon are max IV, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Let's just move on. Okay, do I have Pokeballs or no? Can I buy any Pokeballs? Oh, I can buy these items. They're not that bad. Mental Herb is good to like block off Taunt. We have to fight Brendan. I don't remember what level his starter is. Hopefully it's not that bad. Alright, so 5. And I win, cool. I'm gonna follow level caps though, that's all I know. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about the direct. So, first off, once again, if you have not seen it, let me know so that I can give you a bit of a spoiler warning. If not, I will actually talk about it finally, because I wanted to bring that up so badly. Okay, do I have Pokeballs now? I have to go back all the way. Yeah, I have to go back. Wrinkles in the Trail, yes! That too, but yeah, that's cool though. Scald was there too, the move Scald, you know, that one move everybody loves. But basically, outside of Pokemon stuff, oh boy, there was a lot that happened. Like, what else? What was there? There was... Biggest news by far was Mario RPG. Mario RPG is getting a remake. This is very huge. I've never actually played the original, but that means I can finally play it after all these years. Get the experience of a Mario RPG. What else was there? There was... Daisy's in a big Mario game now. Daisy's in that new Mario Wonders game. That's the first time she's been in a main Mario game since, like, Super Mario Land. That's actually a big deal. Bro, all the old characters are coming back. Like, obviously Daisy's been around for so long, but, like, she's mainly a spin-off character, not a main series Mario character. And now she is back again. And that could play, like, into something significant. She could play a significant role for all we know. Maybe she's just there as, like, you know, another playable character. That's a big deal, though. The fact that she's a playable character. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, whatever. I didn't care about that game back in 2013. And Peach is getting another game, so it better be better than the one we got for the DS version, if you guys remember that. I played the game almost a year ago, fun fact. Oh, we get 30 Cherish Balls, nice. Okay. What else? Those are 3 big ones. I don't remember what else happened. Tears of Kingdom Amiibo. But mainly Mario RPG. Like, that's the biggest one. Hearing the song made me realize that too. Like, wait, Mario RPG, duh. Yeah. If you have any questions on what the challenge was about, it's just cat Pokemon with Inclement Emerald. I played this game almost a year ago, but we're playing it again with cat Pokemon. So our first cat Pokemon is in here we can catch. Let's find it on the info. It was Pokemon Locations. 103, I believe, is the first route we can find something. Yeah, it's here. A 20% chance to find... Okay, none of you are it. Come on. Where are you? Come on, Snubbull. If it was a dog Pokemon only, then yeah, you'd be on the team, but no. Where are you? It's a 20% chance. Come on, game. That's the type. There you are. Wait, are you Intimidate? Don't tell me a rivalry. What changes do you have? That is important to know as well. But yeah, Shinx is the first cat Pokemon that we can catch. So let me find Pokemon changes in the dock. Does Shinx get anything? Is it still rivalry or is it guts? Okay, Luxray. Anything? Okay, Luxray is it got buffed significantly. Wow, that's very good. Oh, it gets a new ability. You know what? I'll keep the Shinx then. Okay. There you go. This one is claimed though, so I'm gonna name it Clark. They did claim it, and it's another woman. Let's go. This is an all-women run. I think your rivalry though, so let's see. I need to stop mashing A. Yeah, your rivalry, which is not good, and Naughty Nature is not any better, but this will turn into Strong Jaw. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna catch a second one. I might use that one instead, just because I really do want to Intimidate. You are not Intimidate, are you kidding me? I kind of want to Intimidate for early game. It'd be nice to have an Intimidator on my team. And I could swap to Strong Jaw later on. It's probably a good idea. Are you kidding me? How are none of you Intimidate? Come on. Can you not be Intimidate? No, you have to be Intimidate. I've been losing all my 50-50s. There you are. There you go. You will be Clark. We'll put away our rivalry shinks away for now. I think I should get to Roxanne today. That's my goal. 102 doesn't have anything, I believe. I mean, it has low tap, but that's not allowed in the run. Let me just double confirm. There shouldn't be anything in here. Let me see. Locations, 102. Yeah, there's no cat Pokemon. As far as I know, Bidoof is not a cat. Where are my rare candies at? There they are. Let's go 8. Okay, start off the run now. Early game shouldn't be too hard, I imagine. Shinx should be good enough to beat Roxanne. But let's be careful to use Clark now. Oh, I could have skipped you. Yeah, I could have skipped you. Why didn't I do that? Why did I fight you? I'm gonna skip all these guys. Smelly. We're not catching Smelly, though. It's not a cat as far as I know. Yeah, hope you guys are hyped for the new, for all the new stuff coming out soon from the Direct. Oh, right, there's Pokemon in here, too. But you're not a cat as far as I know. Oh, no, what happened, Yui? Oh, is it the Gimme Ghouls? Is that what? Because, yeah, that's messed up. Oh, Gligar's gonna be Scarlet. Yikes. Wait, who's the other version then? Who's the counterpart to Gligar? It has to be an evolution like Gligar. No, it's not Sneasel. Sneasel's already in the game. Apom? What? They keep picking weird Pokemon for like version exclusives. Like, we have Murkrow and Misdreavus. They've been version exclusives for how long? And they're not going to be version exclusives, and they weren't version exclusives in Scarlet and Violet. Instead, it was Drifloon and Misdreavus for some reason, but now it's Gligar and Apom? What? So weird. Dead serious. Like, I'm actually confused. Why? Alright, we'll fight you because I want the item down there. Yo, Shroomish, let's go. Yui, if not, I will get you one, okay? Or you'll probably get one, but I'll get you one somehow. But yeah, I'm hoping it's not version exclusive. Then again, like, Gossita's already in the game. Shroomish mode, true. I love that Drew emote. Okay. Let's check out the mart, shall we? Oh, look at all these cool items that I can use, but I'm not going to use. We sold these same items. We're not going to use them at all. No profile. One thing about my big video, I am really getting there. Like, I'm almost there. I still have a ways to go. Oh, you're the one who sells all these items. Okay. Just in case. I'm almost there. I'm working on the Elite Four section of the video. I'm just hoping it's, you know, it just does okay, I guess. Maybe it'll do well when Stadium 2 releases on Switch Online. We'll see. Are you guys important? No, you just like to talk about traveling. Cool. Oh, and right, we have an old Raw, I think with a Poyo. I forgot to add Nice Throw. I promised to add after stream. I promise. I'm just trying to find a good one, but a lot of the ones I find are like echoing, like Nice Throw. It's echoing or something like that. I guess it's not a big deal. I can still add that, no problem. There's something I noticed with that. Okay, Petalburg. I can fish for Goldeen and Corphish. Those are not cat Pokemon. Yeah, they're not cat. So you gotta go to the gym, talk to Norman. I want to fight you, Daddy. No, and then this kid shows up and he's like, oh, what a poor helpless kid. I'll give you Pokeballs. I'll give you Pokeballs to help that kid out that I just conveniently happen to have, and not for my daughter. Nope. My daughter had to work for it, but this kid, I'll give him the help. Talk about child neglect, though. It's bad enough that I had to be left in the truck. God, I gotta play Thousand Year Door. I started it a couple weeks ago, but I left it alone because I was working on the video. But I gotta play it. Once again, streaming it will help me finish it at one point. All right, Route 104. What am I doing? I want to go here to get my encounter. So we have one cat Pokemon in here. Let's go ahead and find it. What abilities does it have, though? Let me check the abilities. Okay, let me check the evolution. Okay. Okay. I know what ability I want then. I shouldn't be leading with Shinx because Intimidate. Oh, what's your ability, by the way? Are you still Blaze? Yeah, you're Blaze. I'll probably change it to Intimidate when I get access to hidden abilities. This game is very generous to give you all the good stuff you want. Alright, this encounter's at 10%, so let's go ahead and find it. I'm wondering if I should make this a video. There it is, cool. Alright, what ability are you? You are Unnerve. I think this is the one I want. So let's go ahead and bowl you. Now, this is not claimed though. What should we name Litleo? Anybody got a cool name for this little gamer here? What should we name Litleo? It's another girl. Let's go. And I realize that my Shinx is a guy now. It's so be it. Not a big deal. But what should we name Litleo? Jim? I like that name. Let's go with that. Alright, now we got 3 cat Pokemon on our team. Level 4, but so be it. We can just rare candy up. Let's go 10. Replace Headbutt with something. Tackle. Let's turn Baby Doll Eyes. What's better, Leer or Charge? Leer's worse, so I'd rather use Baby Doll Eyes. I am kind of tempted to make this a video if it ends up being fun to do. I don't know, like, would it be cool if I made this a video somehow? But if I were to do that, though, I gotta not speed up on the footages that matter the most. Like, I gotta not speed up on, what's it called? The boss fights. This is Britney's house. I don't do anything about it. Oh, you get money, though. I'm gonna fight you. Alright, cool. Thank you. Alright, now Petalburg Woods. Is there anything here? Petalburg Woods. Let's see. What is in here? Shroomish, Lackos. I don't see any cat Pokemon. Baneri is not a cat last time I checked, and neither is Pikachu. So yeah, none of that here, sadly. Wait, what did I pick up? I didn't see. I have a Focus Sash. I'm assuming that's a gift from Mother. I'm not going to bother with that. I think it was a friend ball I picked up just now. Yo, it's Shroomish. Let's go. Fortunately, I can't use that, though. So early game's going to be a bit weird because we have a lot of, we have 2 Fire types, Electric type, and that's actually not good for the early game because then we just get stonewalled by Roxanne mainly. But it's still possible to win, of course. Leer. Do I want that over Growl or over Leer? What's better? I don't want Leer. Yeah, I don't want Leer. Because what am I using physically? Headbutt. And plus, don't I have that on you? Yeah. You gotta fight the grunt here. This guy should be a joke. Okay, never mind. He will not be a joke. You have Aqua Jet. He has Speed Boost, but we killed you. Oh, you have Skrelp too. Okay. Am I faster? Okay. Alright. Easy. Let's go ahead and heal up, though. I've been too careless. I gotta stop running into trainers, though. I'm hoping I can actually, get to use these Pokemon, though. I enjoy using these Pokemon here. Because a lot of these cat Pokemon I've never used before. I've used Leo, but that's, it. I've used... No, not Leo. Lit. Bite? I do want that over Tackle, though. Maybe the first gym shouldn't be that bad thanks to all this coverage I got here. Can't do anything about this yet. We need a badge. Cutie Fly. What a cool Pokemon. But I can't use it. I want to really use a Rabombi one day. I really do. Oh, are TNs infinite in this game? I forgot. Are they or no? It seems to be infinite, so cool. Oh, you give me all the EV reducing berries, but I don't need those. Pokeball, Soothe Bell. Super Potion. I'm convinced Super Potions are like the worst thing you can ever buy in a main Pokemon game. Like, why would you want Super Potions over Fresh Waters, which are cheaper and much more efficient? I got spins constantly like that. I was gonna try to skip her, but I failed. Oh, this guy's a rich guy anyway, so better to fight him anyway. Careful, skip her. That's a Mega Stone if I remember. This is a double battle with low 10 C-Dot, so this is a good lead. Oh no, it's Connie and Petalil, okay. Oh, you're fairy type, right. I forgot you're fairy type. Alright, kill the Petalil, boom. Wait a minute, I just realized we're at force level cap, so why are we staying at level 12? I guess I don't over level. Like, why? Yeah, I just realized if I'm forced level cap, then why am I not rare candying up to the actual level cap? I realized. Hold on, is my... I think it's okay. I thought my YouTube was a bit too loud, but like, it really comes down to the songs in my playlist. Okay, let's see. There is actually a new Pokemon we can get, but let me talk to these guys first. I believe you give me Cut, so give me Cut, please. Cool. Isn't this buffed as well to like a Steel type move? Yeah, it's a 60 power Steel type move. That's actually pretty good for like Scizor. That's just an excellent stab to have, though. You don't really need stabs on Scizor. You only need Bullet Punch. But still, very nice to have. Actually, you can get 2 more Pokemon. Because I knew about this one. You need to get Thunder Wave soon, buddy. Just saying. Let me do some testing, though. Does this work? Like, if I do this... Where are my rare candies? And do I get any more? Oh, I do get more. Okay. Let's see. Does this work? Am I forced And double kick. Oh, that's excellent. Get rid of charge. Okay, yeah. I'm forced level 16 then. Cool. I should have done this sooner then. Oh, my fault. Fire Fang, get rid of Ember. Noble Roar, is that just... Oh, it just lowers your attack. I don't think I want that. I'd rather lower the defense and lower their attack and the special attack. What's better, Noble Roar or Leer? Is it better to lower their attack and the special attack, or... It might be better to do that, actually. Get rid of Leer. I have work up. Either way, I'm not going to keep both for long. You also get a Fire Fang. Get rid of Ember. And you get double kick. Yeah, never mind. This will be a joke. Get rid of... Okay, I'll actually keep Lick just in case I want a Paralysis. Okay, this shouldn't be that bad now. knee. Ability pill. Oh, ability pill. That's what I'm talking about. Ability pill swaps my ability, right? Yeah. Does it work on you? To Moxie? Whoa! You could have had Moxie, didn't tell me, and the game didn't tell me about it? Hold on. Do you get to keep Moxie? If so, I definitely want that. Hold on. Changes? Litten? Yeah, I could have had Moxie. I definitely want that then, right? Yeah. I think it's a good use here. Yeah, let's go to Moxie. Why not? That's insane to have. You get Moxie? Why? That's so good. So much better than Intimidate. Okay, but there's a cat Pokemon here. So we gotta get that. And I do not want you in the front. I want you in the front. Alright, where are you? Oh, you weren't the one, but you work too, I guess. What ability are you gonna be, Eevee? So Eevee does have one cool quirk in this game. You can de-evolve it, I believe, right? Yeah, you can de-evolve Eevee in this game. And it's very necessary to know that, because if you want to give all the evolutions coverage, that's how you do it. So like, let's say I evolved you into Jolteon, so I can have Thunderbolt, and then de-evolve into Eevee, and then evolve into Espeon, and boom, I have Thunderbolt and Espeon. I could do that, right? Can I? I assume so. I know I could do that. But also, what ability do you have? Do you have like anything new? Espeon, do you have anything new? Umbreon gets Magic Guard, but I can't use Umbreon. I'm using Espeon. Yeah, I don't see Espeon. Oh well. We're still gonna catch it though. I should probably weaken you though. Not my moose kill, right? Yeah. Alright, cool. This will be Espeon, so let's think of a cool nickname for Espeon here. It's been a while since I've used one. I know it lacks coverage, but with Eevee in this game, you can give it literally every coverage move. You can give it Ice Beam if you evolve it to Glaceon and de-evolve it. Eevee is very, very versatile in this game. Hi, Ari. Welcome in. How are you doing? Ari, do you have a cool nickname you want to give Eevee? We're going to evolve it to Espeon. Very sleepy? Oh, I hope you're resting well. I do feel ya. Sometimes I'm usually very tired and sleep deprived. I was like that on Sunday when I was shiny hunting. But yeah, good to see ya. I'm thinking of, I don't know what to give Eevee a nickname, because we're gonna evolve it to Espeon. That's fair. I'm thinking, I'm trying to think, because like I never really own any cats myself. Let's go. Actually, you know what, Ari, do you want to be the Espeon? I can name you the Espeon if you want. It's not shiny. But if you want to be the shiny, if you want to be Espeon, you can. I can name you after Eevee if you want. Because why not? Yeah, I can do that. I got you. Yeah, if you're curious to know, we're playing a ROM hack called Pokemon Inclement Emerald. It's basically like a very quality of life experience of Emerald. It's the same story, but a lot of content, and it's very fun to play. But it's been over almost 2 years that I played the game. I love those Nikki emotes. They're very cool. Let's see, what is your nature? Lacks adaptability, that's whatever. And yeah, if you have any more questions on what this run is about, we're using cat Pokemon only. Because, I don't know, I think it'd be cool if I tried out using more cat Pokemon. And I'm known for not liking cat Pokemon, but that's the more fun of it. It's more ironic, and it's just helped me try to learn more about, like, what's best to use. Or, like, get to respect cat Pokemon. That's what I'm trying to get from this run. Oh, there was also another Pokemon I forgot to catch there. Did I heal? Yeah. But if you want to list exclamation point Inclement cats, those are Pokemon that are allowed for the run. We got a lot of cat-like Pokemon. Some are a bit of a stretch, I imagine, like Mew, but how often do I get to use a Mew? Alright, where's the cat Pokemon? There's one in here. And none of you are it. Where is it? It's like a 10%, no? Come on. But Eevee, I forgot about. There it is. Glameow. What abilities do you have? I always forget because I've never used a Glameow before. Do you have anything new? Rugly is significantly buffed. I'll actually take that. But it doesn't have any new abilities, so I imagine I want Thick Fat. Right? Let's see. Glameow abilities. Limber and Own Tempo. Which one turns into Thick Fat, though? I think it's Limber, right? Yeah, Limber. So I want Limber. Alright, you will be named... I don't have a nickname for you. So let's just name you... Let's name it Lasagna. I think it's a pretty cute name for a Glameow. Just Lasagna. And plus Garfield. You all know that. Hasty Own Tempo. That is not the ability I want. So I'm gonna recatch another one. So I don't know when I get ability pills again. Yeah, we're just gonna try to beat the game with cat Pokemon. Okay, where is Glameow? Come on, Glameow. I don't take a 10% chance, but show up for me, please. Here, kitty kitty. I'm just thinking of that Shrek 2 scene with Puss in Boots. Just showing up, and Eevee, cool. I don't need another one. I don't need 2 in a row. I still gotta watch all the DreamWorks. I said I would do a DreamWorks movie marathon myself soon, but I'm trying to finish up my video first, which is still gonna take some time. But afterwards, I'm gonna marathon all the DreamWorks movie, ending off with the Kraken movie coming out very soon. I think it's a good way to end that. So hopefully before the 30th. That's not gonna happen though. I got like 40 plus movies to watch if that were the case. Do I have any way to paralyze you? Do you have Thunder Wave? Nope. Any way to come? Wait, do I have Lick? Alright, I have Lick. I can go to you. Wait, Lick can't hit you though. Yeah, I'm gonna watch all the DreamWorks movie marathon movies in order too, from Ant all the way to Kraken movie myself. And of course rate them myself what I think. I've seen many of them already though, that's the issue. Some I haven't seen actually before. I don't think I've ever seen Rise of the Guardians. I have never seen... Yeah, Rise of the Guardians is one of them. I've never seen... all the ones past Boss Baby. Oh no, Boss Baby, because that's the one movie I dread the most. I hope I can survive that one. I don't think I've seen the entire How to Train Your Dragon trilogy, actually, and I'm really excited for that one the most. That's like the biggest series people are talking about. Up next to Shrek, of course. But I've seen all the old ones. Okay, hopefully you're limber. Actually, just ignore the nickname process. Just as long as you're limber. Nope, that is not limber. I gotta reset. But yeah, I'm hoping to love it too. Oh, that's nice. How was it? Like the movie and the watch in general? Because I'm really excited for that one the most. And how do I keep getting own tempo? I want limber. But I'm getting Glamion at least. There we go. Answer the girl. Let's go. So I'm gonna name you the same name I just gave you, Lasagna. Lasagna. Oh, that's nice. I actually barely seen any of the movies in theaters. Like, for context, the first movie I watched on theaters... No, I don't remember what it was. But like, one of the few movies I remember watching in theaters was The Lorax. And the reason why is because elementary, I won tickets to it. I was selected... It was just a poll or like a number poll, like who would win tickets. I won them and I watched Lorax. Now I regret it, but at the same time, it was like one of the first few things I remember watching in theater as a kid. Like, I don't like the movie now, obviously. As a kid, I liked it, but not anymore. But now it's like, that's one thing I remember. And then afterwards, when me and my girlfriend started dating, we watched movies together on theaters. We watched Rob Breaks the Internet, which I didn't like, and Frozen 2, which I also didn't like. But we also watched stuff like Toy Story 4, and I thought it was really fun to watch. But what matters, we had a good time. And then recently I watched Spider-Verse, the new one, on theaters. And of course, that was a blast. I would pay to watch it again, but at the same time, I need to conserve money, of course. But also, Kraken movie's coming out soon. I kind of want to watch that in theaters too. And we were originally going to watch the Mario movie on theaters, but we kind of didn't have the money to watch on tickets. And my girlfriend was going to go out of town for the months. But hey. We'll watch it eventually. Yeah, How to Train Your Dragon was 2010, I believe. And in 2014 was the sequel, How to Train Your Dragon 2. And then the third one was 2019. Because, yeah, Toy Story 4 came out that year. And so did Frozen 2. Lots of sequels that year. But of all of them, I'd say that year, out of all of them, How to Train Your Dragon Hidden World scene's the best, but I need to watch it myself too. That's another movie I'm excited to watch. Like, there's so many movies I really do want to watch. I'm gonna give it a Sandtech. I never use accuracy lowering. No. I don't want to evolve you. Oh, that was a close one. Sorry, Harry, but you're not evolving to Sylveon. You're gonna evolve it to Espeon. That's fair. I'm honestly, I've seen it already, but like, I'm defending that movie because I think it's a nice conclusion to Woody's character. Like, I don't think it's the best finale at all. Like, Toy Story 3 is just the perfect finale, to be honest. Like, the perfect way to end the movie. But also, I don't mind Toy Story 4's existence because it helps solve some issues with like Woody and how he deals with his own issues and where Bo Peep went as well. Like, if Toy Story 4 didn't exist, then everyone would still be wondering where Bo Peep was. I think it's a nice conclusion. Not the best, though. I mean, I don't know what was up with Buzz Lightyear in that movie. And now there's a Toy Story 5 in the works, and that is, like, very, very questionable. Because, like, where do you go from here? Do you end Buzz's character, or what? That's fair. I think it's a nice conclusion to Woody's character. But, like, with Toy Story 5, it's like, where do you go from here? Do you end Buzz, or what? Like, now at this point, I'm just questioning it. Also, I think I have to reset because I kind of need Eevee to evolve at Espeon, but I don't know how you evolve Eevee to Espeon in this game. Is it still the same happiness thing? Let me go find it. But yeah, I'm willing to defend Toy Story 4. Just because it has a nice conclusion again. Let's see. Where is Eevee? I mean, yeah, you could say, but like, he's living his own life now. I think it's a pretty nice conclusion, though. But yeah, I do understand your concern about it. And to me, like, my biggest issue was some characters were not it for me. I didn't like those two carnival guys, those two prize reward dolls. Like, it was a chicken and the bunny. And then I also didn't like Buzz in that movie. Something was up with them. It just felt wrong. I don't know. But I think it's a nice addition to the Toy Story series. But not the best, but a good movie. But once again, Toy Story 5 is on the works, and I'm already just eye-rolling and questioning, like, why that's being made. And in that same time it was announced, Toy Story, Frozen 3 is also being on the works. I'm like, is that, I don't know where you go from there. Like, I noticed then within that year, 2019, we had movies that characters split up. We have Woody leaving the toy gang, and then Elsa leaving Anna again in the woods. Yeah, they need to, but they're doing it for their money, though. Because Pixar's works aren't doing that great recently. Turning Red... I haven't seen Turning Red, actually, so I shouldn't be saying it, but I heard it's actually a pretty fun movie, but we'll see when I get to Pixar eventually. And Lightyear, I've heard bad stuff. Okay. I need to reset the game, though, I think, because I need to evolve Eevee to Espeon by Happiness. So do I have to catch... Yeah. Okay, I don't need to catch. I saved after catching it, so... Yeah, I hope to enjoy it, though. I heard very good stuff about it. But I'll have to wait for Pixar Marathon, because if you're curious, Ari, I marathon all the Disney animated movies that are, like, in canon, all 61 of them, from Snow White to Strange World. And I've watched all the direct-to-video sequels that I could find, from Return of Jafar to Ariel's Beginning. Those are the only things I have marathon so far, and I'm doing DreamWorks next because I did a poll from some friends of mine, and they said to watch DreamWorks. They were close to saying Ghibli though, and I really would be excited for Ghibli, but I think it's best to like wait a bit longer before Ghibli. What? That's weird. Like that's the point of a child character. You know, it's like if they're 12, like they gotta be realistically 12. You know? Like, they're also going to make mistakes and then grow from it. I don't know. It's like, that's weird. I mean, like, from what I've seen, sometimes it can be hard to make a child character likable. But, like, I think the best way to show, like, a good representation of a child character is Lilo from Lilo and Stitch. I think they handled her perfectly. She behaved like an actual, like, what a child would be. I don't know. It's like, I think that movie is just very heartwarming anyway. But I think, like, Lilo's one of my favorite child characters from any movie I've seen. I had to just bring that up out of nowhere, but like just something I thought of when it comes to like child characters. I think Lilo's one of the best written. Okay, what am I doing? I want to evolve Eevee to Espeon right now, but like, is it worth it? Does Espeon learn anything? Yeah, Lilo and Stitch is if you're curious, I put that as my number, I think it was number 5 on my Disney movies list. Like, it was my 5th favorite from the Disney movies. The canon one. Like, from all 61, it was number 5 for me, because it was so good. I have a list of it, but yeah, I know it's, like, in my top 10 for sure from Disney. It's so good. And I'm very glad, it's, like, it's just... Words can't describe how emotional it is to watch. It's like a heartbreaking, like a family being broken up just because. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but like they just handled the movie so well. Yeah, and the best part is it gets better. I watched a bit of the series as a kid, like the actual TV show, and some of the sequels, and they're actually on par with the original. Well, not really, but like they're just as good. Like they're good enough to watch. So Lilo and Stitch is never bad. That's all I can say. Okay, what am I doing? I want to look up Espeon's learn set. That's what I'm trying to do. Because I want to see when it learns Confusion before I evolve Eevee. But it doesn't seem to learn that move in quite a while. That's unfortunate. And how do I grind Happiness? Do I have to give you a Soothe Bell? I guess I have to. Oh yeah, that's very base. Shouts to Aries Mom. We stand Aries Mom. That's very iconic of you, Aries. But also, like, the movie's just so emotional. Like, you know that scene where Lilo goes up to the one hammock with Nani? And they both just talk to each other like how much they miss their mother. That's just such an emotional scene. And then Nani starts singing to Lilo. It's just so fun. Just like so... I almost cried at that too. Even during the marathon, seeing the movie so many times as a kid. Like, I knew, even as a kid, I knew there was something special about the movie. And those are very funny too. Like, that's insane. I can remember so many quotes from that movie. There was, Pudge controls the weather, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, that joke. My dog's got a chainsaw. Like, that movie is surprisingly funny. Bubbles is also very fun to watch. Like, the alien stuff is good too. It just blends in very well. It looks odd at first, but it just blends well. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen the sequels though. There's Stitch the movie, which is like the pilot for the original series. For the TV show. And it's basically just like Pokemon. You just gotta... Their mission is to catch all the experiments before the end of the series. Pudge controls the weather. It is sad, but also like, just that quote alone just like gets me though, because like, it's so perfectly executed of a quote. Okay, can I check how do I check your happiness? Because I want to evolve you to Espeon. But I don't know how close you are to evolving into Espeon. Let's see. Nope. Oh, you're holding an item? Oh yeah, I gave you Soothe Bell. Yeah, it is, because I think Pudgy's the one who, like, it's something about Lilo's parents dying, and apparently it's Pudgy or the weather that did it. They died in like some sort of weather storm, was it? Right? I don't remember actually, but they died to something about it. I haven't seen most of the DLC Pokemon, Yui, but I know Milotic's there. I know Shiftry's there, but is Ludicolo there? It better be. And if Ludicolo's there, it better be Violet exclusive. It just better be. It's always a secondary exclusive. Yeah, that's the messed up thing about it too. Yikes. The only thing I don't like about Lilo Stitch is that red-hair girl with the glasses, her. Like, she always just bullies Lilo for zero reason, and then she never gets properly, like, any comeuppance or punishment for it. It sounds odd to just see a character want to get punished, but, like, does she ever get any consequences for, like, anything she says to Lilo besides getting scratched? Even the sequel, she continues to be like that. And even the series, she continues to be like that. Because in the series, she has an experiment dog who is an experiment. And we learned that from Leroy and Stitch, which is one of the direct-to-video sequels I watched. And one of the better ones, sadly. That's a pretty good team. I like that, Yui. Yeah, I'm just walking around right now to evolve Eevee to Espeon. Yeah, she's always a brat, and I never liked her. She's like the only thing I didn't like about Lilo and Stitch. I guess in the sequel, she gets some sort of comeuppance by saying that her dance was actually an advertisement, and nobody liked it. And even the teacher is like face palming. I remember. Oh, that's very nice. I gotta play the stories too, but just know if Lotad's there, I'm gonna shiny hunt that thing first thing first. Like, Lotad in the wild, shiny hunt. Because I deserve to get a shiny hunt for Lotad, as you all know. Okay, do you evolve now? Nope, you still don't evolve. That's the thing, I can't tell, like, how do you do happiness evos for this game? Because there's nothing about the dog telling me that. Right? Hold on. Evolution. Here's what I'm looking for. Is there one for Eevee? Oh, it's a Sunstone. Okay, never mind. It's a Sunstone Evo, so I need a Sunstone. Do I get one anywhere? If Pokemon Paints gets boxed. Ah, okay. I do hope that goes well. And I actually don't know when it's coming out again, the DLC. I don't remember. Okay, so I can't evolve Eevee yet. I can still give you baby doll eyes, but I can't evolve you. One in fall, one winter. Okay. So during my fall semester, okay. Hopefully it doesn't distract me when I, do the semester. Yes. Back to Lilo and Stitch, though. I'm very happy that, like, it's aged well. Despite that, however, it's not my favorite movie from that decade. Mine would be Emperor's New Groove, because I love Emperor's New Groove way too much. That's definitely hands down my favorite animated movie from Disney, but it's not the best. I know that. Like, it's not the best, but, like, it's my favorite. Okay, I think I wasted, like, 10 minutes doing nothing because I forgot to look up Eevee's evolution. It's a Sunstone, this game. Yeah, it's a very classic one for me. Like, on my list, my third. Like, it's on my third, but it's my favorite one. Like, I just think it's just better than a lot of the other movies I've seen from the marathon. And the ones above it, while not my favorites, are definitely some of the best Disney's ever made. And those are Beauty and the Beast and Lion King. I think those two are objectively the best ones, but they're not my favorites. Like, they don't mean as much to me as Emperor's New Groove. So this route actually does have one more cat Pokemon we gotta find. Let's find it. And it's a big one because this one... Riolu I'm not counting, by the way, as a cat Pokemon. I'm not counting it. It would be nice, but I don't think it is a cat Pokemon. There it is. Skitty. Oh yeah, it's definitely like... Beauty and the Beast is just so, like... It's perfectly paced. Has some of the best scenes I've ever seen from Disney. Just like... There is nothing... I think it's the most flawless movie from Disney's ever made. Yeah, like... It's just amazing. It also deserved to be nominated for Best Picture. Back when it was the first animated movie to be nominated for Best Picture. Like, that just shows how big of a deal it was. So Skitty, I forgot about Skitty, so. Skitty. Are you different this game? Let's see. I know they try to buff it, but like, I think Doke has like a mean description, like how do you buff it? It barely changed too. So yeah, Skitty is just dead weight for like the entirety of the game. Has the same ability, so I guess I want Q-Charm. And now normalize. I don't know what's better. It used to be claimed, but it's not claimed anymore, so what should we name Skitty? What sucks is my least favorite Pokemon, but I guess I have to use it for the content. But hey, it's not Skitty, it's my least favorite, it's Delcatty, so as long as I don't evolve it, I'll be okay. But what should I name Skitty? I'll probably name it... What do I name you? Like, I've never caught a Skitty. I never used a Skitty before. I don't even know, like, what would I give it for a name? Because, like, I don't know what to do with this Pokemon. I think it'll just not do well at all. But it's a cat Pokemon, so we gotta hype it up somehow. Ah, that's cool, Ari. I've never been into animation myself. Like, I like it, but like, I've never like learned how it is to like animate. Like I've never done any courses for like animation, nor have I like looked into it. The only thing I've done was in high school, I took a 3D modeling and animation class, but it was during my last year of high school when COVID happened. So I didn't even get to, we did some animation, but we didn't get to do like any big ones like eye blinks. We did stuff like squash and stretch. We learned the principles, we never like executed every single project we were gonna do. And beans, yeah, you can do that. What ability do you have anyway? This is the big deal. It's normalized and adamant. You know what? We're gonna run it. I don't see this Pokemon even making it far anyway, so let's just run it. I don't like normalized, my least favorite ability of all time, but we're gonna run it. Disarming boys, what's the point if you're gonna have normalized? But okay. I'm not using Attract anyway. Hey, no, that would have been cool though. I do understand, like, I do see the hard work being put in, but yeah. I do love it though. Like, obviously, I watch anime movies for a reason. It's why I like watching all the studio outputs. Like, it's just nice to see animation from time to time. And some of the best animation I've seen is obviously the recent Spider-Verse. Like, that's just like, I was just shocked and amazed with like how amazing it looked with that movie. And I guess I'll give you... Is it better to give you Double Slap or Tackle? Nah, you're not going to do anything anyway, so I'll give you this over Tackle. You gotta, Eri. Like, I would pay your tickets right now if I could, just to get you to watch it. I can't do that, sadly, but like, if I could, I would do it just so you could watch it, because you gotta see it. It is a transcendent of a movie. It is unbelievably amazing and on par with the original. It is just way too good. Okay, I've been distracted a lot this stream. I gotta actually make progress here. So let's see. Anything on round 16 as well? Yeah, I do hope movie goes well, but yeah, go watch it afterwards. Obviously, focus on your moving stuff right now. It's important to deal with that first, and then watch it. We'll stay there for a while as well. June just has a lot of movies to watch this month. We got Elemental, which I haven't seen yet, but I've heard mixed stuff about. But I did hear it comes from a project of passion, though. So that's a good thing. Obviously, Spider-Verse, that's like the biggest one. And then there's Kraken, which I'm going to be finishing up once I finish up all the DreamWorks movies. I am starting in chronological order, though, so it's going to be from Ants all the way to Kraken. Okay, let me look at the location again. There's nothing in here else, right? Route 116. There is Purloin, but I need honey. And I don't get honey until after, I think, right? Yeah, I do hope so. And Saturday, yeah, that goes well. Hope that goes well. I was going to watch it for my birthday, but I realized that, nah, I don't need to. I'd rather watch it with my siblings now before my birthday. Which, by the way, my birthday's coming up in 2 days from now, on Friday. I do hope you both go together, though. Like, you gotta convince your BF to go. Like, it'd be nice because, like, you'll both be amazed by it. Like, I personally believe everybody should watch it. If you don't want to, obviously, it's fine. But, like, it's worth the experience to watch it. So, also, there's nothing in here, right? Yeah, it's just Skitty. So I shouldn't bother. But yeah, like, you will love it. You will both love it. I can guarantee you that. Especially if you love the first one. Like, it will not disappoint you at all. So we've done a lot of nothing so far, but now I think it's time we finally do the gym, right? Yeah. Yeah, the original one is just like, I undercredited it. At first I was like, oh, it seems cool. I watched it in Calc 1, when I took Calc 1 in high school. And I thought it was okay, but like afterwards on rewatch, it got so much better. Because I realized that, yeah, this this movie means a lot more than I thought it would. Hey, Claudia, how are you doing? Sorry, hi, Star Claudia. I should be saying Star or Yellow, because we talked about this yesterday. But yeah, Yellow Star Claudia, how are you? And I appreciate the lurk as well. Wait, so what did you say? I should add a star emote just for you. Do I have a star emote? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't. I should like a star spin emote. I have that for my bit alert. Oh yeah, I took calc back in high school, and I used to be a math major. I did calc 1 and 2 for my first year of community college, and then by calc 3 I just gave up because it wasn't for me. Instead I switched to econ because why not? Can I skip you guys? Yeah, I can skip you guys. Cool. But you know what? Because why not fight these guys? Why not? I don't have a reason to fight them, but let's see how good our team is for this. Yeah, I used to, but I gave up at 3 because the way classwork just was not it for me. Glamio's going to be very good for fake out and hypnosis. Anyways, let's see if Skinny will actually do something. Never mind, it did nothing. I'm sorry to hear about the emotional roller coaster though, but I'm glad to hear you're at least feeling better, Claudia. Yeah, I hope things can go well, Claudia. Sending all the good vibes for you. You were a graphic design major? Oh my gosh. I took graphic design for my last semester of community college. And yeah, it does not sound fun to be one, but it was well lasted. I got to make myself I got to use Photoshop for the first time though, and I made an emote out of it. I made this emote when I took graphic designing. I made this emote. I took hot boys and made it cold. I think it looks okay, but it's been over a year since I made that emote. Yeah, we love you, Claudia, and hope things go well for you. I have to beat the Dwebble, right? I am losing all. I'm doing a challenge run. I'm just getting and I'm just like losing all my train of thought. But I also like being friendly with you all. I know sometimes I just want to vibe, but hey, that's okay. Oh, and Trap, that's not good. Is a dog Pokemon only run? No, yes, George, it is a dog. What are they doing? I don't know. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in, how are you? The Eevee isn't technically a cap, but it evolves into Espeon, who I will use. I just gotta avoid using all the other Pokemon. You know? Oh no. I'm hoping you at least feel a bit better soon, George. I'm doing okay. Just vibing. I have a Vow. I should be using those. And also have berries. You will wipe to Roxanne. This isn't a Nuzlocke, actually. It's just a challenge run. Just like a simple challenge run. I can only use a certain Pokemon. But I mean, I can wipe, though, still, regardless. But yeah, I apologize. This isn't actually a Nuzlocke. You will win, Roxanne, then. Well, thank you. Okay, where is my berries? I don't remember what Roxanne's team looks like. I gotta look at it. So Roxanne's got... Oh, she got a full team? Oh. That's not good. Okay. Let's leave with Clark then. How am I going to beat this team with just these 6? I'm probably going to need some luck with Glameow, because it's got Hypnosis. And then, do these Pokemon have like any status conditions? Oh, okay. Amora's Thunder Wave. So maybe I should give... I don't know what's going to happen. Let's just run it. Yeah, I think it's time we're going to do Roxanne. Let's turn off the music. Okay, I save. I'm going to reset. Yeah, I can do that. As long as I don't use the Pokemon in battle, I should be allowed to do that. I should be allowed to do it as long as I don't use the other Pokemon in battle. I can use Eevee in battle, but I can't use the others in battle. Just Espeon. I think that's a good way to approach it. I don't even know what I'm gonna run, but I think Bolt Beam, Psychic, and Calm Mind is nice. As to the other Pokemon, I don't know. Like, Skitty's gonna get benched the moment I get another cat Pokemon, aka Purloin. Because Purloin would be a good Prankster user. The others, I don't know what they're gonna do. Okay, I was gonna turn on audio, right? Let me turn on... Let me unmute. Okay. So let's see what happens then. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but let's just run it. Yeah, sure. I'm not gonna do that though. If you're curious, Skitty's my least favorite Pokemon of all time. Or not Skitty, but rather Dokkaty. And it's like, I don't know what's gonna do here. In this game, they didn't really give it anything at all. They gave it some buffs, but like, it's not very good still. But the reason why I'm leaving with Luxio here is because of Double Kick against this Aeron. And I don't know if it'll KO, but it should do a good amount of damage. I've been okay though, Claudia. I'm just vibing. Not doing much. Still video editing, but it's going well. Okay, that'll KO. Cool. I am playing without EVs, and my opponents have no EVs as well. Playing normal mode for that reason. I want to make it like the similar experience as Radical Red. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, Nosepass is next, and that's the Ace Pokemon. This Nosepass is holding a Berry Juice. And it's going to use Sandstorm probably. So better to use Double Kick still. Just attack it, see what happens. That was a crit. Oh no, that's bad. I guess Sandstorm? Oh, you got Bulldoze, okay. That's not good. A lot of my Pokemon are weak to ground. And can't really hit Nosepass. Do I need to save? I should save Luxio. Well, maybe I don't have to. I should, though. I think what I should do is send out Pokemon who I genuinely don't care about, mainly Skitty, and see what I can do from here. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. I'm just kind of like sending it, see what I can do from here. Because I just don't know what I can do. Can I sing? Skitty is slower than Nosepass. How? Okay, hit the sing. Oh, this is Sand Force. That's not good. Well, hopefully we can hit this with Double Slap. It's going to do nothing, though. Even with Normalize. That did nothing. Activate the Berry Juice. Come on. Hit 5 times. Activate the Berry Juice. Okay, there we go. I don't know if it's good or bad. I have 4 times. I don't know if it's good or bad. Something tells me this challenge run's going to be a lot harder now because I don't have any good Pokemon for Roxanne's team. Oh, the crit, okay. Yeah, I don't know if it does. It just turns all moves to normal and then boost it. And plus, what else am I going to use? Q-Charm? I don't know. Normalize is not good for this reason. It's gonna wake up. Yep. Now it's gonna kill me because of Sand Force. I'm stalling out turns. Yeah, okay, you're right. Also, welcome in Fox. How are you? I thought it did, but nah, you're right. You guys are right. It's mainly the normal moves. The only thing it gets boosted are just the fact that normal moves, all the moves become normal, and then they are stabbed now. That's the boost that I'm talking about, thinking of. It's so bad, yeah. They didn't even buff Dokkaebi at all. Like, they did, but, like, it's just as good as a Stantler, for example. I know what I'm doing. I'm just sacking Skitty here just so I can get someone else in safely. And once again, for those coming in, this is not a Nuzlocke, sadly. It's just a challenge run. Yeah, I've seen it. It's got like a super ultra mega ability. Yeah, it's like Protean, except it's not good. I'm just sacking Skitty because I want to get a save switch. But to who, though? Because I don't have any other Pokemon that can hit it for good damage besides Double Kick, Luxio, and... I can Intimidate again, I guess. That's a good way to approach it. Now it's going to bulldoze me. I'm tempted to go for Biflinches, but, like, there's just no point. And so I'm gonna bulldoze, and now I'm slower, I think. It only does 11 or 12, so it can 2 KO me from here. Oh, I have a berry, nice, right. Oh, I'm still faster? Okay. Crit this double kick, come on. Okay, it did not work. Thankfully, she shouldn't heal, right? You don't heal in this game? Yeah, it doesn't heal, or do they? I don't remember. No, Fox, if you're curious, exclamation point Inclement Cats, I'm allowing Espeon only. Because I think Espeon's the most cat-like Pokemon. So I'm saving, yeah. And also, you can't evolve Eevee into Espeon by happiness, it seems. I don't know if it's true or not, but Eevee evolves into Espeon by, Sunstone, so I'm just gonna take it for granted and just say it's sad instead of happiness. I don't know, maybe I could have just evolved to Espeon by then, but yeah. I do allow Mew. Mew I don't think is broken enough to not be allowed. Mew is after Dive. Once you get Dive, you should be able to go to Abandoned Ship and then get the old sea map. Oh, it's post-game? I thought it wasn't post-game. It said after Dive. Okay. I guess that makes sense. I don't even know anymore. It just said required dive. It didn't say required dive in Hall of Fame. That's why. Because I looked at it and it said Hall of Fame for all the others but Mew. Okay. That's what I'm thinking. We'll find out when we get later. If we can't use Mew, so be it. I have plenty of psychic types I could use. Also, Mora, what are you gonna do? You're gonna kill me with Bulldoze or Rock Tomb, so I might as well just sack you. No, I can get Intimidate Pivot, so... Who do I want to sack here? He ran as a cat. yeah, definitely. I don't think I want Litleo for this. Like, what does Litleo do? Oh, also use Echo Voice, let's go. Let's get a flinch. Gumi is a cat. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so Litleo can actually 1v1 this thing. I was thinking of using Double Kick, but that works too, yeah. Oh, your Choppleberry, that explains it. Crit, come on. Nope. I'm asking too much for a crit. But I've done challenges like this before with Radical Red, so I'm trying it out with Inclement Emerald this time. Because I didn't want to play Radical Red for like the 7th time ever in my life. And the last time I played Radical Red was a Generalist Pokemon. And that went surprisingly well, but it did require some luck with Clink. Okay, Tyron, this is a scary one, because I don't know what to do about you. You quad-resist Fire Fang, so just... Noble Roar. No, I'm dead to that. What am I saying? I'm dead to this. Yeah. It could have missed, though. Just saying. Okay. I think it's best to Intimidate. I do have Moxie. I should consider using that. Intimidate. Maybe I'm faster. And I could go into... What's it called for? Moxie. Okay, I'm faster. Cool. Oh, you're holding a red card? Oh, it's a catfish. That's some good thinking. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. Okay, you can do that. What's going on? I'm being forced to switch out. Dragon Tail does that, I know that, but like, still. Baby doll eyes, let's go. Let's go, Ari. You got this. It's a catfish. That is true. It actually would be nice to add it, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna count like actual cat, like cat Pokemon. I know it's a catfish, but still. Yo, that jammy mode, very cool. Wait, what? You can switch out? Okay. Well, it's fine. I can lower your stats. Hey, Polish, welcome in. How are you? I'm doing okay. We're just kind of vibing out here. Okay. I'm gonna keep lowering your stats. And do you switch out after I lower your stats twice or what? Either way, it's annoying. Oh, you eat my berry? No! Well, I didn't hit you anyway, so it's fine. What are you holding? You're holding a water gem. Okay. Oh, that's awesome to hear, Polish. Lots has happened today when it comes to, like, announcements. So, it's gonna switch out here then. So I should switch out then, right? Oh, it's not gonna switch out? Because it doesn't have a super effective move. It has Rock Tomb, Bug Bite, Cut, and Aqua Jet. I'll keep lowering stats. Okay, I was right. I was gonna switch out. Yeah, I lowered his stats twice. That's what I was saying. Because I lowered it on the switch in. So that's one. And that's gonna... Yeah, my bad. I was using Baby Doll as on switch in. That's gonna... use Dragon Tail, I think. I'm trying to get Litleo, Torracat in. I'm trying to get Torracat in so I can Moxie boost. You're troll. It's okay, not a big deal. This is a challenge run, not a big deal. But now it's gonna switch out, so I can switch into... I was hoping it would Dragon Tail there, but okay. What am I trying to do then? I want to get a... What did Tyrant use there? Was it Rock Tomb? Yeah. I think I want to sack Luxio. You're gonna switch out here. Right? You're gonna switch out or no? Yeah. To Anaris. Although I think I'm slower. So just Baby Doll Eyes. Lower its stats once. Because it didn't get intimidated. And then, yeah, get the Aqua Jet. And now go into... What's it called? Torracat. I'm trying to get a Moxie boost in. I don't know how I'm going to approach that. So maybe I lower stats one more time, and then go into... And then switch into Torracat, because it's going to go back to Tyrant. Is that what I want? I think. So I'm going to Baby Doll Eyes again, and just switch out. I don't want to get my berry eaten too. I know it's going to do that. Now let's go switch out to Tyrant. This is such a scuffed fight. I've only beaten 3 Pokemon, and there's still a leap in the back too, but I can beat it if I max out, if I can boost my attack stats significantly. So a double kick, and this should kill. Cool. Awesome. Got my Moxie boost. This should be all I need to win now. Why do they allow Moxie this early? That's insane. Anorus, I mean, I probably won't kill it. Fire Fang is my best bet here. Let's get that flinch. Oh, that just kills. Never mind. I win. Yeah, that's it. GG's. Yeah, that's it. We win. All I needed was Moxie at the end of the day. But that was a little good to know. If I lower her stats twice, they switch out instantly. Very, very good stuff to know. This should kill Elite, but double kick will confirm that. Oh, we have an Oranberry. That's not going to kill. But, like, what are you going to do to me? Pain Split? Oh, no. Rock Tomb. Whatever will I do? I'm definitely faster than a Leap. Come on. And that is GG's. Yeah, GG's. Okay, that wasn't that bad. I was worried at first, but nah. All it took was just some pivoting and set up for Torracat to sweep. Easy money. And now I can finally ditch Skinny. Let's go. Because I should be able to get Purloin. And even though Purloin won't be as good, Liepard will be much better on late game with Prankster. Well, maybe it won't be, but I'd rather have a Prankster Pokemon. But when do I get Dream Balls, actually? Because I know that's what you need to get a hidden ability Pokemon. Yeah, it takes care of that. Let's go ahead and mute and continue on with our playlist. Yeah. Very easy gym. That was actually pretty fun though, but also good to know that that's how the AI works. If their stats are lowered twice, they switch out. Gotta remember that for the future. Oh, there's more encounters here. I forgot to go here, but is there anything in here? Sea Spray Cave. What is in here? Sea Spray Cave. There is no cat Pokemon. It'd be odd to find one here, but just checking just in case. So it'd be actually kind of funny if I included Barbo just because of the catfish. I mean, this is my run after all, but I don't know. Maybe I won't count it. It's not really a cat Pokemon, it's just a catfish. It'd be kind of funny to include it anyway. Yeah, you're right, but like also it'd be really funny. Oh, I get all the items, right? I get all the items that you can buy after we beat the gym. So I can get myself all the boosting items. I forgot I'm in this patch. But do I get Dream Balls or no? Where are my Dream Balls? Or when do I get those? I went to the wrong one. No. Get me away from here. Alright, repeat, timer, and nest. Those are not Dream Balls. I do get Great Balls. That's nice. Oh, and I get honey too. I want honey. Right. So if I use honey here, I should be able to get myself Purloin. And I want Purloin on my team instantly. Where is the honey at though? There it is. Cool. So when is the next Dream Ball? When do I get Dream Balls? Do you know, anybody know that? When do I get Dream Balls? Because I would like to get a hidden ability Purloin. Let's see. That would be in item locations, I assume. Let's see. Dream balls. Where are they? Dream balls are... Where are they? Oh, I get them after the second badge, of course. Do I get any before this, though? Do I get a Dream Ball before Brawly? Anybody know? Because I know I don't get Prankster unless it's hidden ability. Anyway, Megalovania. Okay. Do I get Prankster on hidden ability? That's fair. It's been over almost 2 years since I played the game. That's why I hesitate and forget a lot with this one. That's such relevant. That's very relevant now because Daisy's in the main Mario game now. Actually insane. Let's see. Lightbird. Lightbird got some buffs. Not much. Let's just catch the Pearl one anyway. I don't know what ability it's gonna have. I don't think it matters. Because it's not Prankster. I'll probably catch a Prankster one afterwards. Let's just have Purloin anyway. What should we name Purloin? I have never used a Purloin before, actually, so I don't even know what I would want to name it. You vote for the bait. I have kicked W's, please ban me. Obviously, I'm not going to ban you, though. Let's name you... Yo, there's a Bowser left. M Steady, also welcome in. George, I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry. Hugh? Oh, Hugh, that makes sense, yeah. Because Black to White to lore, right. Yeah, I don't know what I would name it either. I think I've caught it before, but I don't remember what I named it, but Hugh makes sense, yeah. Because of the Black to White to lore. So, what are your stats? And your stats are all 31 IVs, but what is your ability? I should be able to get Dream Balls soon. Afterwards, after a second gym, I should get Dream Balls, and then I'm going to catch Pokemon Hidden Ability. In the box. All I know for sure is I'm going to replace you with Skitty instantly. I'm sorry, Alba. Skitty is not it. Skitty is a worse cat Pokemon than Glameow. Glameow's got a better sleep move than Hypnosis, and what is that? Fake Out. It's so much better. And you are Limber. That's okay. Let's level up our guys to... What's the next level cap? I did not mean to take off rare candy from you. Oh yeah, I have a Shinkster because I forgot that it has Rivalry. I thought it was Intimidate, I didn't notice it. Yeah. Take off your item. I didn't want to give you an item. Bag. Rare candy. There we go. Roar, I don't want. I don't see it being useful. Oh, 25 is a cap? Is it? Is that really the low cap? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, Roar time, like the Alga. Echoed Voice, that is not... Is Echoed Voice worth it? I assume not, because it is more of a, like... Maybe it is. Well, what do I need Noble Roar for? Takedown is a big... Why do they never buff Takedown? I swear, like, the only game I've seen where they buffed Takedown was Vindub of all games. Incinerate. That actually could be very useful, so I'll get rid of Fire Fang for now. Wait, but I have Moxie. Wait, no. You're not Moxie, right? Pyro gets Moxie, but you're not the Moxie user. You and Torque are literally the same Pokemon right now. You're also learning Roar. Bite, that's so much better than Lick. You're gonna take a while to evolve, though, unfortunately. When do I get a Moonstone? Anybody know when I get a Moonstone? Let me see. I'd love to get one before... No, not Moon, Sunstone. Before Brawly, so I can have a Psychic type. Let's see. Oh, wait, there's a Sunstone in Petalburg Woods, too, apparently. So I'm going to go back there to get it before I level up Eevee. Let's evolve you to 25, though. Pain Attack, very good. Let's get rid of Growl. Fairy Swipes. No. I'd rather have Scratch over Fury Swipes any day. Oh, and Charm, though, that's good. Over what, though? What do I get rid of? I think I will skip it for now. Does it? I don't think it costs anything for me to relearn moves, right? I assume not. Assurance. Get rid of Fury Swipes. Foul Play. That's very good. Get rid of Pursue. I'm almost never gonna read switches unless it's, well, -2. But still, it most likely won't happen. I don't really need Pursue, and for the Fighting Gym especially, I don't need it. I need to teach somebody Cut. Can any of my cat Pokemon learn Cut? Okay, you guys can. Cool. I don't need Assist. I can get rid of Assist. Be funny to use Prankster Assist, but most likely not going to happen. Cherubi, okay. You give me Miracle Seed. Apparently there's a Sunstone somewhere here. So I do want to pick that up before I head out. Slackos. Wait, what ability was that? Slow Start. Okay, right. I forget it gets Slow Start, which is like arguably even worse than Truant. Why would you give it that? Because the thing about Truant is you can use your power instantly and then you'll be worn out. But with Slow Start, you're automatically worn out. You have to stall 5 turns. But like that requires you running Protect, which is one of your 4 movesets you need for slacking, and then running something like Slack Off to heal off the damage, and then you run 2 stab moves. Or you have to run 2 moves that attack. Stab and then some coverage move. Ideally Dark move like Night Slash or Sucker Punch, but like at that point it's just not worth it. I think that's a Sunstone right there, so let's pick that up. Yeah, Sucker Punch is like, or Night Slash. There it is. Awesome. Okay, I can evolve Eevee. I assume it's better to evolve Eevee now than later. And this was what I was talking about earlier about extensions for Inclement Emerald. We have all this new area stuff here to do, and okay. I can't run a... Luxio, why are you so slow? I need a faster Pokemon like Glypert on my team. Wait, you can fly? Okay. Well, obviously can't fly to new areas, but like, you can fly already? Well, let's get out of here then. Yeah, why not? Let's just take advantage of that and just get out of here. Yeah, they got big wings. Insane. So, okay. So we're gonna... Oh, Dre with the beverage sign? Got you, Dre. Also, welcome in. How are you? Looking forward to the tournament, by the way. Whoa. So with the Sunstone, we can evolve Eevee. I'm going to save first before I evolve you because I want to check what moves you have. Where's the Sunstone at? There it is. And there we go. We got our purple kitty now. There's confusion. Let's get rid of Tail Whip. And there. Eventually, we'll be able to evolve or de-evolve Eevee as well. So even though it's an Espeon right now, we can de-evolve it and then evolve it to other Pokemon to give it moves. That's the cool thing about Eevee in this game. It fixes my biggest complaint about the evolutions and that they have no type coverage. This game, that fixes that problem, no problem. It fixes the problem. I cannot talk today. And there. We have our team ready for the next section of the game. Let's head over to here. Okay, you do that. I can't even fight you. I hope you're doing well, Dre. Good to see ya. Oh, these guys are high leveled. Wow. Is it level scale or what? Or you're not supposed to come here normally? Did Fake Out just kill? What? You're still limber. How did that kill? Naughty nature, I guess, but still. This Liepard is popping off. Yeah, this kitty is popping off. Insane. I don't know what's over there, but I guess I should go for it. No, it's a double bow. I'm not going to do that. I have infinite vials, though. I could just do that, no problem. And speaking of Roar time earlier, I missed Exposure Sky already. I forgot I could just auto heal. I love that's your introduction. Yeah, it's very useful. I just forget about auto attack because I'm so used to going back all the time to heal every game I play. Okay, Fake Out, Lombre, and Incinerate. Oh, we got more Pokemon. Okay, hold on. I should have used that good voice then. Okay, I gotta sleep. Let's just get out of here. Okay. What is this? Binding Band. Yeah, it's so great. So I gotta go save our good friend Pico. Pokeball. Noibat's here. Does it evolve late as always or what? So I don't remember where your team is. I don't know if it's like a full team or not, but let's just leave with you anyway. Alright, just treat Pokemon. I'll be fine. You probably have speed boost. Yeah, I have speed boost. Uh-oh, I flinched. I have quick attack, thankfully. Oh, right. Why did I send you out? Okay, we can just side beam you. And bye. Cool. Espeon is going to be very useful for Brawly, I can imagine. Oh, am I taking poison damage? I am. What the heck? Oh, is it? Oh, did I misspell it? I thought it was an A. Oh, I fell for the Bay foliage. No. It's okay. I can fix that. No problem. We have a flying kitty. We can fix that. No problem. Over here. And you. I meant to do this. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought it was an E or A. Let me look that up. I'd rather be 100%. I'd rather be 100% correct. Yeah, because I'm looking up, it's an A. Yeah, lasagna's correct. What's the difference? Oh, lasagna is British. Yeah. The E is British. That's what it's for. And then with A is with American spelling. That's the difference. Yeah, it seems. I was confused. I was like, wait, was I spell it wrong? No. Nah, I'm gonna keep it as it is. That's how I always spell it. There are other words like that as well. I know theater is like that as well. There is Theater and then RE. Oh, there are the dream balls. You know what? I'm gonna catch another light person, get a prankster. Maybe I shouldn't get it right now though. I don't know how useful prankster is at this early game. Yeah, it's okay. You're fine. No worries. I don't want to call. No, I don't want to. Fine, I'll call Mr. Stone here. And then Roxanne gets my phone call waiting for me. How has she been waiting there for a phone call? That's creepy. Oh, there's bears. I gotta get those. If only there was like an actual like infinite repel thing. Maybe there is and I just haven't gotten it yet. Ether, Oka berries. Those are pretty. These berries seem pretty good, but like I don't know how useful they can be. Pasho and Rindo. All the status ones. What was the last one actually? I didn't see. The last one was. Oh, I got all these already. Okay. I don't know why I have them, but I'll take it, I guess. Probably something to do with the patch. So I want to go back to Briny. That's what I want to do. And I have Dream Balls. Yeah, 2. So I should have waited for the Purloin. I'm not going to battle you. I have no reason to. It's not really a cat Pokemon. I actually don't know what Hoppip is. I do see the shape now I think about it. Let me look it up. If it is, I mean, why not? Fight rival? Okay, got you. I'll do it. You'll be a joke. No problem. I'll prove it. I'll lead with Glameow, yeah. Actually, that's a good idea. Is it really? I don't think it is. It'd be much of a stretch. Like, what is it really? Biology. Balls into a dog? I never considered Jumpluff a dog, but okay. Like, looking at its biology, nothing about a cat. I guess, yeah. Its body also slightly resembles a cat. Hey! Does that count? If so, I mean, I'm willing to run a Hoppip. I'm willing to. Because according to Bulbapedia, it says its body resembles a cat. I'm willing to run it. It's probably a big stretch, though. Hoppip E4. Actually, did Hoppip even get anything new in this game? Oh, let me a second. Hold on. I'm still looking at Hoppip. Hoppip Eviolite. Let me look again. Cat. Hold on. Yeah, I don't see anything anymore about it. I know I just said that, but Hop appears to be based on a bulb or root. Its body also, like, I'm seeing its body resembles a cat, but also it's based on a bulb or root. So honestly, I'm not gonna count it. I think it's best I don't. I got the list anyway as it is. Some could be a stretch. Oh, that's why rival. Why not? Yeah, you got 4 Pokemon. That'll be easy. Swallow, no problem. Easy. Yeah, I think it's best I don't count it. I think it's too much of a stretch. It'd be cool to have it because I don't have a flying type or grass type for the rod. Right, I don't have a flying type? Mew doesn't count, obviously. Oh no, mud shot. Alright, that crit's annoying, but quick attack. Growlithe. Moxie boost for the Fire Fang. Easy. Yeah, it's okay. I think the list we got is good enough. Like, there are some Pokemon that are missing because they're not in the game. Mew apparently is post-game, or it isn't. I don't know. We'll find out. Raikou not in the game, and I think it's a cat. Zororo's not in the game, and obviously there's no Berserker or Sprigatito yet. But they are planning to add Gen 8 Pokemon eventually, and Berserker would have counted. If so. Is Mew 3 on the list? Maybe. Mega Mewtwo's post-game anyway, so I couldn't use it. Okay, here we are, Dewford Island. Mewtwo is not allowed anyway. My apologies, George, the real one. But yeah. No Mega Mewtwo, sadly. Mewtwo is a little too strong of a cat, if you ask me. Captain Q. That's a banger name! The real one. True. Oh yeah, we have this new cool area. I forgot about this. This is where I caught Butterfree, I think. Okay. What is in here even? Let's see. Locations. Dewford. Mega. So yeah, that's the Mega Butterfree stone. Hey Perky, welcome in. Yeah, Dewford Meadow. We got Cutiefly, Butterfree, Flabebe, Swirlix, Spritzy. Those are not cat Pokemon as far as I know. Nothing in Dewford Cave or Granite Cave. Dewford Cave. What is that place? What would that place even look like? Dewford Town has nothing. Yep, nothing at all. Yeah. Flababy's not a cat. You guys are really coming with ideas to stretch, huh? But no, it's not a cat. Okay. There's nothing in here. There's also one more area we can go to. Look, see, there's nothing about it that says cat features. It may be cute, but not good enough. I really like this area is added just so that we can have more Pokemon to counter Brawly. That's really cool. This game would be really cool to Nuzlocke, but I just don't know if I'm capable of doing it one day. Grass Gem. Magnemite Slam. Yo, let's go, Magnemite. That's a favorite cat Pokemon, by the way, Magnemite. That's a big cat Pokemon around here. Wait, what's this area called? Dewford Manor, okay. There is no cat Pokemon. Is there anything cool in here, though? Rat. Ghastly. I mean, that could be a dead cat for all we know. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't think what I stream is, like, capable. I don't think I'm capable of, like, streaming hardcore Nuzlocks of, like, actual games. I gotta really know it. I imagine, but yeah. Gengar's cat ears, yeah. You guys are really cooking today. We'll see. I don't think I'm not gonna count Gengar though. It'd be cool because like some of the cat Pokemon, I wish there were more diverse cat Pokemon with like diverse typings because a lot of them are dark, fire, and normal, and psychic. Like those are the 4 common ones. The only electric type I have is Luxray, who I'm gonna be using for the rest of the game at that point. And then what else? Grass type Sprigatito. That's the only unique one. I mean, yeah, but like, nah, never mind. I'm playing with no EVs, so they're not gonna. I'm playing normal with no EVs, so I'm not gonna have EVs, and they won't either. Yeah, a lot of them share the same type. There's no flying cats or water cat, right? There's no water cat. What? Come on, Weasel doesn't count as far as I know. Yeah, Berserker's the change. I mean, yeah, I would actually count Berserker, but there's no Berserker in this game. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, we have to go to Slateport City. I'm thinking of ending stream actually right now. I hate to just end out of nowhere because like I'm kind of tired now. I've already gone for 2.5 hours. I think it's best to save Brawly for next stream. We've done a good amount. Yeah, I think I should stop here. What do I have to do? I have to go to Slateport, but how do I get over there? Wait, where did Briny go? Does I have to fly back all the way? Because I can't go to Slateport. I need Briny. Oh, Steven's letter, okay. We should do that first then, and then stream probably. Let's do that first and then stream, I guess. I'm gonna keep these streams a bit short this time around. I've done so many long streams that's like, I shouldn't be overdoing it. That makes sense. I forgot this is a trainer battle. To be honest, I did. What even is Timber? Is he a gopher or something? I actually don't know what Timber is. Like, what is it based off? Like a gopher or something? Oh, man. Yeah, I guess. It's a construction worker. I thought it was like an actual creature, but that works too, yeah. Machop is based on an actual person. I don't know. That makes sense. Aaron is a cat, yeah. So many cat Pokemon I gotta catch, and I'm just not catching because they're too special. What's this CM? Brick Break. Oh, it's very good, actually. Oh, yeah, it's incredible. I can give that to some of my Pokemon now. Let's see, where is Brick Break? Yeah, what a great move. I can give that to all my Pokemon. How do none of you know Brick Break? What? You guys got paws. You can use them to slice stuff. Incineroar is later on. Actually, that's a good question. What are you guys rocking? You guys want Moxie or Intimidate Incineroar? Why did they give it Moxie though? What's insane? How is that allowed? Yo, Beldum? It's got cat eyes. Steven's a cat, yeah. So many cats in this universe of Pokemon. It's insane. Axu, another banger cat. Oh, wait, don't you give me Flash or did I already pick it up? I already picked it up, I guess. Yeah, I guess, but like, I don't know. It's like, it helped me with Roxanne. Very glad I used my ability pill on it. Okay, so I did the letter and he's not there. Yeah, because it helped me for the fight. I mean, I'm going to try to ability patch for hidden abilities like you. I really do want to get... Oh, it's a common bug. So I have to fly back all the way to you? Oh, no, not fly here. Fly to Petalburg. And then find Briny. Is it because I left? There. But it's a good thing I could fly. from anywhere. And you don't need it's a good thing you don't need a fly badge, the badge to fly, whatever it is. It's a 6 badge, the feather badge. There. Then item or... Oh, it's sandy gas. Oh, it's clever. It's a sand cat, obviously. Although we're just finding ways to try to get ourselves to use certain Pokemon. Or try to excuse... Although we're just finding ways to excuse Pokemon as cats. They're pretty funny. Training band. Yeah, what are these such cool items we have for EV-less patch? Dolls. I want to buy those IRL, but sadly no. Vitamins for the EVs. Yep. You got a shiny gimme goal? Oh my gosh, that's insane. And you have to find another one. Ooh, charge beam, it's good. Charge beam, recycle. Thunder wave or nuzzle? I think it's thunder wave. Bulldoze. Let's buy them. Yeah, insane. Congrats, Amelia. Hope you find a second one soon. Oh, that's a Mega Stone. What is that? Which one is that? Alakazai. Cool. You can do it absolutely for sure, Amelia. You got this. Brawly's just waiting with a group of Aqua admins or trainers. Okay, what I'm gonna do is sell my big pearls. There. Now I have infinite money. Look at the everyone is a cat in this game. Honestly, that's why I picked the girl, because we're a cat girl, and I named her Amelia because I think it was nice to give Amelia a run. Yeah, I don't know either, but we take it. Economy's crazy in the realm of Pokemon. Okay, can you not block me? There we go. All right, what else do you guys sell? Incenses. That's actually not that bad, but I don't need it. Wax and Sense Gaming, yeah. What does that do again? Outer jar. Isn't that for the berries or something? I don't know. No, I don't need that. Oh, bright powder. I'm not using that. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm not using that. I need you to move. Thank you. Oh, come on. Okay, fine. I'll get out. There. Hey, what's up, Brawly? Can you go back to the gym now? Thank you. Can we actually do this stuff? We need to talk to one of you, right? I don't remember who we have to talk to. Was it you? That's not stop. She hates cats. Insane. And the guys are out. No, they're still in the line. We gotta beat Brawly. I think it's best to say Brawly for next train, though. But also, before I go anywhere, who is it that changed my natures? Was it you? Where do I change natures? Because I know they got moved over to Slaveport City. Was it you? Ah, okay, yeah. You do. Yeah, we'll save that for later. I think it's best we save that. Oh, we need 5 warm berries to change the nature. Okay. Hyper training. We don't need that. No. Cat Quad. Polish are coming up with some banger ideas for next challenge runs. I'm gonna change nature before I go anywhere. What's your nature? Lax. You're gonna go to modest. Is that what I want? Modest or timid? What's better? I'm playing without EVs, but also my opponents have no EVs, so we're like on same ground. So I think I want my yeah, what do I want? Modest or timid on EV? Blue or pink? I'm thinking modest for the short run. And then, yeah. You're gonna go Adamant as well. A lot of these Pokemon are very fast early on. I think it's okay to give it Adamant. Yeah. I think it's fine to give Glameow Adamant for now. Glameow is also like... Perugly is like 119 base speed in this game too, so it's very fast. How many Oran Berries do I have again? Do I have like... How many? Oh, 284, yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah, it is. It's under 12 versus under 10. Both. Mega Lotties are both under 10 speed. But Perugly is more buffed in this game too. It has like under 19 8 speed or something. Let me look. Perugly. Catios and Catios. That's one, yeah. It's under 19 speed. It got buffed to 74 defense and 69 speed def. Nice. Okay, you're gonna be Adamant as well. Adamant is perfect for Torcat. You are also gonna be Adamant. Actually, no, Luxray got speed buffed. Luxray is like 95 speed now. Yeah, its attack and its special attack and speed swapped. And HP got buffed to 90. So let me reword it. Its HP is now 90. Its special attack got nerfed to 75. And its speed got buffed to 20. So by 20 to 90. There we go. Suncat gotta be sassy. Who would I want to make sassy anyway? Even if I were to do that, who would I want to do it? A lot of cat Pokemon are fast, except Incineroar. And Luxray is actually fast now. Okay. Mew? That'd be funny. Yeah, that'd be funny. Mew's 3, yeah. That too. Okay, this is Luxio, right? Bold Nature, I'm changing that instantly. Let's go to... I think attack is fine. But I think later on I will go Jolly. Adam is fine for now. Early game, it's okay to just not worry about speed. What's your nature? Naughty. I think I gotta make all these Adamant. Except Litleo. Litleo is a bit of a weird one. It's gonna be modest, but I don't know what... We can keep it hardy, though. Attack and lower special attack. Why did I use Pokeball? Where is, I need a flyer. Judo's a cat, yeah, that too, yeah. So many cat Pokemon, it's insane. Yeah, I'm only using these ones. It's kind of sad, but I gotta make it as hard as possible, y'all. Hope you understand why I'm using these cat Pokemon. Okay, so I know we've gone for almost 2 hours. We haven't gone for 3 hours yet, but I think it's okay for me to end here. I think it's better to do Brawly next stream. We make good progress anyway. We made it all the way to Dewford Town. And we're gonna be fighting Brawly next stream. I think it's okay to end here. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. We're gonna go and stream now. I apologize, I'm gonna ending just when it's getting good, but yeah, I think it's fine to just end stream now. We make good progress, and I'm getting kind of hungry anyway. But don't worry, tomorrow I'll be back at the same time for Brawly. So look forward to that. I'm thinking of doing one gym per stream. We'll see. These games aren't very long, since I know these games very well. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for sticking around. But oops, I pressed the wrong button. Where is my? And there it is. Yeah, here's not by, but I'm gonna, before we go out though, we're gonna go raid somebody now. So if you have to stick around for the raid, I appreciate that as well. So let's go ahead, and before we do that, some notice and some spiels I do before end stream. Extra Point Discord, you have to join my Discord server to get updates on what I'm doing in my life. As always, you don't have to, of course, but you can if you want. You can also claim a Pokemon on the nicknames channel for the rest of any Pokemon game I play next. And if you want to, stick around for the raid. We're gonna go raid somebody and copy paste one of the raid messages if you can. If you're subbed, use the Wicked emo. If you're not subbed, use the Rocket or just any other Twitch emo. Just anything as long as it's good. You don't have to, of course, but yeah. Now let's go raid somebody. Let's see who I want to raid. Anybody else playing Inclement Emerald by any chance? Just nuzlocking? Let's see. Let's see. What are you guys in the mood for? Do you guys in the mood for a Emerald Ironmon challenge? Let's do some Ironmon. Yeah, let's raid somebody with Ironmon. Let's raid Varlden. Alright, Venus of Varlden. She's very cool. She's currently doing a Emerald Kaizo Ironmon challenge. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow, same time for more Inclement Emerald with cats only. Alright, take care of yourselves, have a great day where you are, and later. I apologize for just ending now, but I think it's a good place to stop. Yeah. I'm very out of words today. I apologize sincerely, but yeah. I got a lot to do later today for editing. Take care of yourselves wherever you are. Yeah, later.